As a Tesla investor, I'm actually glad to see that we take this earning call, and that means that Elon Musk is going to get back to doing what we know him to do, to run Tesla, to run all of these companies. And he's going to stay away from politics. Because honestly, all he's done since he got there is piss everybody off. Tens of thousands of people have been fired. He's been fucking up all these budgets with Doge. And now he's saying he's just going to get back to running his companies. And that's honestly what I would prefer.
We're not on the ragged edge of death, not even close. But there are some challenges, and I expect that this year will be there'll probably be some unexpected bumps this year.
Tesla held its earnings call yesterday, and the good news is apparently the company is not on the ragged edge of death. So says CEO Elon Musk. Quite a message for investors on a day when the earning figures were bad news. Here's how the Wall Street Journal put it. Tesla's net income slid 71% in the first quarter as the company struggled to overcome competitive pressure overseas and a reputational hit from Chief Executive Elon Musk's polarizing role in the Trump administration. The company's first quarter revenue fell after a steep decline in automotive sales, including double-digit percentage drops in crucial markets such as the U.S., China, and Germany.
They said Tesla's revenue was down 71% in the first quarter. The way that they do this usually is they look at the first quarter of the previous 12 months and then look at the most recent quarter. So they're looking at the first quarter of 2024 and compare it to this year in 2025, it's down 71%. And it's not just because of what he's been doing in the political sphere. I know they're going to try to say, oh, it's all of these Democrats. Oh, it's all of these liberals that are crashing the stock. They don't want to buy the cars, which they have the prerogative to not buy them if they don't. But the real thing that's going on with Tesla is it's been missing some of its estimates for the past 12 months already. Prior to him doing all of the donating that he was doing to Trump's campaign, prior to the salute that he did on stage, it was already in murky water. And I'm a Tesla investor, so I pay attention to what's going on with this company specifically. And they've had revenue misses and EPS, earnings per share misses, over the past couple of quarters. So it's not just something that started. It's not just something that has been exacerbated by him getting into politics or exacerbated by the stuff that he's doing over at Doge. It's not just that. Is that the reason why it's so steep? Probably. Are the tariffs the reason why it's so steep? Maybe. But we've got to look at this thing and say, people just are not vibing with the car. I think Tesla's main body of people that it would be advertising to are liberals. The people that live in like Cali, New York, maybe here in DC. Those people that are early adopters of energy efficient cars. That's the people that were mainly buying the Teslas. I know that he did that press conference over at the White House and Trump came out. He ended up getting the plaid Model S and all that stuff. That's not who is typically buying these Teslas. The Republicans and conservatives were not the early adopters of EV technology. In fact, they wanted to get back to buying ICE cars. But since he's been backing Trump, they were trying to pretend that they were going to support him by going out to buy his cars. You had a bunch of people that were on the right going out and saying, hey, look, I have a car, I'm supporting Elon Musk. But the numbers don't lie. The numbers are showing that what they're saying is not what they're doing. And my stock has absolutely been an indicator that people are not buying Teslas. So because of all of this, Elon Musk, he's like, yo, I can't stay in politics. I don't know if you guys remember, but when he came into politics, the plan was for him to be there until 2026. I think around May or June 2026 was when he was supposed to wipe his hands with it, say we fixed the economy, we saved $2 trillion. That's when that was supposed to happen. We're only 3 months in. We're just over 90 days in. He's like, yo, I can't do this anymore. And that just speaks to the fact that he ruined his reputation. He ruined his company's reputation. And there's really not a way to get this back on track, I don't think. He spent a decade and a half building up the name, brand, and awareness for Tesla. I remember back in 2012, I think, I was working security while I was in the Army. And I ended up seeing a Tesla for the first time. I asked a dude that was really into cars. I was like, yo, what is that? He told me about it. And then I just started seeing them everywhere. Now, we've gotten to the point where people are ruining Teslas and getting felonies and getting jail time because they just want to make a political statement about not liking Musk and not liking the way that he's handling things while he's been in the government. So we can only imagine that he's lost a huge part of the left that were the early adopters and the buyers of these cars. And the right, even though they're supporting him and his agenda and what he's doing in politics, they're not supporting the company. And that's evident by them being down 71%. He said, hey, at least we're not on the jagged edge of a cliff. That's not guidance that you want to hear from one of the biggest companies in the stock market. It's absolutely not good guidance. Usually what you want to hear on an earnings call, which is where we got this snippet from us from, you want to hear them give excellent guidance for the next 12 months. Hey, we're expecting things to go up. People are going to be buying here, 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 here. This is why. This is the initiatives that we're doing. But that is not what you heard from Musk. He's like, hey, it's going to be a rocky road from here on out. So he's trying to hightail it out of politics, but he's already done irreparable damage to the Tesla brand. They said the biggest markets were the U.S., and we already talked about where he stands in politics and how that's turning out. China, who we currently are tariffing at 254% or something like that, or 245%, and Germany. He did this salute during the inauguration, and he basically set Europe ablaze with that. So people are not messing with Elon Musk and by extension Tesla, because at the end of the day, he is the face of Tesla. He is that entire brand. It's riding on his back. So once again, this is Tesla down 71% in the first quarter. It's not an indicator that the company is dead, but it's not looking too good. And Elon Musk is not exactly sure about how to get this thing back on track. So he didn't give guidance over the next 12 months, over the next fiscal year. Let me know what you guys think. If you like the video, subscribe to me back here for the next conversation. If you have something to say, let the world know. This is the place for discourse. Till next time. Peace.